What's up, guys? Today I got this. Man, these people are making my life so impossible, man. So today I'm going to continue where I left for last time about this Professor Animation to Adole. Dole. Dole means a slave. Adole, slave, liberated slaves, runaway who established this Dahlak archipelago, like and so from all this Latin, the Ptolemaics, like it's a dole seeker, all this Western, all this income support, all this income support seeking dole, my friend. You are on a dole. You are crippled, disabled. So like that. That's being a slave. Dole, adulis, adole. For all these people, all these Chinese people, Thai people, the Indians, the Africans, the Eritreans, Ethiopians, the Arabs, the Syrians, all the people who came to Europe and claim benefits. A dole, they are dole, adole, they are adulis, like they are slaves. That's what it means. I just want to clarify, it's not just only for the adulis, all that kind of like Dahlak archipelago, all that. So dole means a slave. Okay, a person who lives on somebody's else's hard work, a sweat and blood. That's what dole means, a slave. Someone who's crippled, he doesn't work so hard to make earning, okay? Who lives on taxpayers. Having said that, this Lambeth country is really corrupt, my friend, They're making my life so impossible. I got this neighbor downstairs. She's an Indian lady, just kind of nearly to retirement, this really short hair. A stalker, she chases me everywhere on the streets, my friend. She comes to this restaurant. She's so much fixated. She's got this white husband. I don't know, I'm not 100% sure whether he doesn't satisfy her or whatsoever. I don't know. Nowadays, my friend, you got all these Viagra's, my friend. That's why she married him. She's not supposed to chase and stalk other young people. That's against the law, my friend. If she wants, she can go to another male, maybe to Africa, maybe to India, maybe Asia. Really hard study guys, give her a good relief. She's not supposed to stalk, She gives everyday complaint to the Lamberts, and they love it, my friend, So she sent me because, she follows all these things that I do post on Facebook, So the Eritrean government having this Kuleti potash multi-million-dollar project. It's going to run probably around 100 years or something like that. It's a really big project. So their first number one customers are the Indian subcontinent, So they team up with her. So they want the Indian market and the Chinese, all that, So they use her. So she followed me to this restaurant, hey, get up, man. Get out, She just follows me everywhere. Her husband as well. Really pervert, So, obviously, I have this really mini gym, and I haven't even used it for so many years, complaining, we go complaining, so, you are making a noise during a night. My friend, I don't even make a single gym in my house. I run, my friend, okay? I run like a shoot, like a bullet, my friend, jump around, cycle, but hey, so coming to this ancient Roman, all this Coptic martyr kind of idea, trying all these Europeans to martyr everyone, all this martyrdom, It's gonna bring me to this lady called Martha Eritrean, back in the days, probably around 20 years ago. These people, when I was working for Wild Free Hospital, they just put me into depression in pressure, my friend, So that time, they used her, this girl called Martha. Now she's really fat, overweight, and obese kind of thing. She just comes on the street hey. I was to the Eritrean festival, hey, get out, man. You're too much obese now. Get out. You got 3 kids. How many kids? She's a laboratory technician, in the lab with the big googly eyes in the lab. The blood. What's this blood problem? What this antigens and all that kind of stuff. Really boring job, So Sorry guys, I'm not trying to kind of dehumanize and minimize all your hard work and effort. Like obviously that are really nasty people that I have to target, my friend. Sorry, it's not against you. So did he come across with these old big fat nurses, bosses, like when you go to NHS England and other places, really horrible, like especially when the women are so big, my friend. They just make your life so impossible. They are really control freak, my friend. So this kind of all this Martha kind of thing. All these people on a dole seekers, my friend. Okay, people who live squeezing the blood of really hard working taxpayers of the British people. They team up with her, like because they use her like a leader, my friend. She just love technician, my friend, like she just see all this, all this homophilia, kind of all this royalty of the European royalty who are afflicted with homophilia, all that kind of like blood samples, like used to always with the laboratory, like this is the Hamilton wing in King's College Hospital because it's got King's College Hospital. They want to use her. So back in the days, I think that's probably around 2000 or 2000 something, we went to this house party somewhere in Sweden. Okay, so my friend was Jakob, a short guy, Jack, we call him, Jack, Jonathan, we call him Jack, and there were other people like that. So we went there to this Streatham near the Sainsbury, in front of it, near the park. So it was a house party, like we trying to kind of like we were very young, like trying to enjoy our life. So this was where I first met this Martha girl, like that time she used to be okay. She's not that big looking, but obviously, like I already say, like as Abdelora, I'm this meaning in a country where all people are blind, only one-eyed person becomes a king or a queen. Okay, that's what we say in our country. Right? So she was one of them. So like when I was working for Royal Free Hospital, they used her. Hey, you fell in love with this Martha and he became a martyr. Ferdinand Martin. So this Ferdinand Martin was the first Italian colonial governor of Eritrea. Like as you see what martyrdom means, like all this martyr calendar of Coptic calendar. So they wanted to use that name as a symbolic kind of to martyr other people, which is me, my friend. Me, So they will let it go, my friend. So this lady complaining from Lambert, she used Martha Okilo. Okay, it's Akilido. It's like crown. So they keep using that name every time. So I contacted, text message, everything. Like, hey, I'm throwing it away, my friend. I'm gonna give it to my friends. Like, so that's what I did. Like, because this is my official line of communication. I have to use it. Like, because you don't have to use all these obese women. Like, women, like there was I was applying this job, NHS England job, like they were saying this job title, monopause activator, all this menopaused FGM ladies, like who are dead, sexually dead, no feeling, you try to activate them. So that was the job. They call it like monopause activator analyst. I was really cracking up with that. I was really laughing like crazy, my friend. So all these ladies who are into that category, all this FGM, female genital mutilated, into menopause, who are dead, who have divorced all their men, they kicked all their men. They try to target young people, my friend, who look after themselves. So this lady, Martha, they use her. Hey, Martha, you got a big job. You are a scientist, a laboratory technician. Always would you Google it in a laboratory? Come on, man. Defend us. All this doll, okay? Doll seekers, okay? So I have to clarify, guys, okay? Thank you very much. Because it's really like they making my life so impossible, my friend. Hey, I'm extremely very confident guy, very articulate, like highly educated, very stylish, I contributed more than 20 something years, like everyone else. Like so the neighbor down one floor from me, the big fat Indian lady, kind of obese, always talking to me, coming to Eritrean restaurant, every road, like complaints after complaints. Like she's so madly like a stalker, mad, crazy. Like you wouldn't do such a thing, my friend. This is against the law, and this is really like if you are in love with somebody, just get somebody else. Like they go husbands and everything, my friend. Okay, get someone who's gonna be interested. Like you go all this India and Pakistan, all this honor killing, all that kind of stuff. It's really scary, my friend. All you Indian friends and Pakistani and Bangladesh, all of you. I have to use this one. It's really very irritating, and she made my life so impossible, my friend. She just teams up with all this doll seeking rituals, everything, my friends, who's so weak, unable to defend themselves, so vulnerable. She keeps searching all of them, especially all these old women who were younger kids. She tries to kind of like organize them to be her team. So using all this Martha, all this laboratory technician, kind of always who they are, this white thing in the laboratory. So you guys, you have a lovely day. Having said that, this the awful wife, what was her name? Amlison Mitchell. I think she was educated in the US. She went back to Ethiopia. She doesn't speak English. I mean, well, she's been living in Ethiopia all her life. So she was using this song. What's her name? Tegis something. So that album used to be very famous when I was at Kingston University, So that time I was dating this lady that was living in YMCA, so that album was very famous. So all these women who are into menopause, forgotten all their life, no activities whatsoever, they team up with all that kind of thing. So this is about memory, my friend. They always try to hook you to this Martha-looking kind of muffins. Martha means a murder. Martha is, they want to murder other people, so they always have to bring that kind of more darker chocolatey face like her, like a murder, my friend. If you get acquaintance or introduced to younger, light-skinned, beautiful women, they will like it. It has to be like Martha. She has to martyr other people, like Ferdinand Martini, like all these Italian colonial first governor, So that's always they try to bring all these women who are into darker complexion, kind of color, this chocolatey thing, This is about memory, neurological memory, neurosensory kind of thing. Always you imagery, you get blinded. They make you blind, literally. Okay, so that's the whole idea. This is about psychological psychiatry. They use imagery. They use neurosciences. I worked for neurology and neuroscience at King's College Hospital for 1 year. So they try to use everything: imagery, TV, multimedia, showbiz, everything, to trap and blind you, my friend. Not literally blind, but obviously they put a veil so that you don't see something else, something else. So they always try Martha. Okay, guys, Adole, don't seek us. See you guys. You have a lovely day. Bye.